What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku. And we finally bring it to a close. 7 Heroes, Knights, Revolution, Succession, 7 Knights Heroes. You see the title. You see the name of the anime in the title. I'm not going to keep trying to remember this. I can't. Because it was kind of lame. Last episode dropped. It lived up to 0 expectations, 0 hype. And I feel like we missed some key parts. Between last week's episode to this week's episode, we saw that Nemo potentially pretty much died. Gareth chopped him down. And maybe it's the way my Crunchyroll is set up, but when I started this episode, it just starts off with Homegirl, who controls time, just using a circle and bringing Nemo back to life. And they're just, him and Faria are just like, with this new life, I'll use it to protect everybody. And I'm like, whoa. Am I missing something? I rewound the episode, started right there again. I didn't look at the last week's episode. I didn't check past the credits if something was revealed there, because the ending song is lame. The opening song is also equally lame. Not going to listen to it. I just go to the next episode. But yeah, I started off with having high expectations. Well, no, mediocre expectations, because I said it's mediocre. But I thought it would be good towards the end. It had an air of mystery to it. And it turned out that air of mystery was caca, poo-poo caca. It's so dumb. Like, I take back every good thing I said about it. Don't waste your time. The ending is trash. Joe comes back. Gareth comes back. None of the 7 Knights fight off a librarian that turns into a monster with a black hole in the stomach. Like, none of this is making sense or seems entertaining. Where did this whole idea come from? You had such potential the first 3 episodes and you just dropped the ball. Let me tell you where they messed up at. They didn't highlight each character's succession hero. Like, we could have learned so much more about each hero, the powers they possess, what they went through in the past, and why they can, like, keep giving their powers to people throughout the time. We didn't get none of that. It was just kind of like, here's 7 people. Here's one person's story, second person's story. Now let's go fight the main villain. Like, what? The pacing was all off. The character development, trash. The powers, little bit of interest, ended up being boo-boo. And at the end, like, there's not even a sense of foreboding danger to me, honestly. Like, I couldn't care less whether she won or whether the heroes won. I wasn't invested and I didn't care how it ended. I just wanted it to end at this point. Like, man, it's terrible that I'm saying all these bad things, but I mean every single word of it. It's just not as good as it could have been. And I watched a lot of animes. I know what they could have done, and I know what they didn't do. They royally screwed this up. Nemo had a good story. He turned out to be, and they really should have leaned into his story more. They just glanced over it in like 5 to 10 minutes, but he was one of the monsters. He couldn't do a succession anymore, so he turned into his monster form. And then he comes back stark naked again, and they heal him up. Like, what? It's way too much going on that we don't know about. We as the viewers don't know. How do you expect me to be invested if I don't know? This is the first time I've seen him monsterfication. And he was throwing good hands, too. Like, where was this earlier? Maybe you should have tried to stretch this 24 episodes. Maybe kept a little more interest that way. But I'm not going to make this video long because, honestly, the anime don't deserve it. Let's be honest. Am I going to hit the 5-minute mark? No. We'll be lucky if I hit the 4-minute mark. But, yeah, it's a hard pass for me. I watched it. Can't honestly suggest it to anybody. Take back everything I said the past few episodes. Hard pass. Don't waste your time. Go watch anything other than 7 Knights Heroes of Succession, whatever the actual anime is called. You've been warned from your boy, the Uncrowned Otaku. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that other social media jazz. Hey, we be live over on Twitch. Go check out our Twitch. Twitch.tv/PhoneWalletGames. We be gaming over there every Monday, Thursday, Saturday. And I'll also be live streaming here on YouTube. Randomly. So make sure you hit that bell so you get notified when I do that. It's usually late at night. Late at night. Want you to come over late at night. I'm really trying to stretch this out for 5 minutes. I got 15. Nah, I'm not going to do that. But anyways, unlike the anime, which was my videos, they are always straight up fire. And if I can hold this pose for 5 more seconds, I'll hit 5 minutes. Success. I'm out, Otaku Kingdom.